What's up, guys? Inigami here, and let's go through Chaos Difficulty Neo Neptune, or Neptune EX on the Japanese version of One Piece Treasure Cruise. There are Chopperman missions associated with this EX fight. If you do 10 runs of any difficulty, you'll get basically 30 copies of Neptune, so it's going to be very easy for you to max them out, even if you can only do the 30 stamina version, which is much, much easier. The 40 stamina version will be able to do a free-to-play team that I'm going to be showing you right now. But unfortunately, the 50 stamina version is very, very, very hard, and I dare say not really doable free to play. So you'll get, for 10 runs, 30 copies of Neptune and a few copies of Shirahoshi. For 20 runs, you're going to get some support ability items, and if you're doing the 50 stamina, there are 50 stamina specific Chopperman missions that at the very end of 40 runs, you get 5 gems for, and a lot of support items on the way. If you don't know what support items are, they are the support version of Forbidden Tomes or of Universal Skill Books, where you power them up to any character and you have a chance, or if you're using the highest level one, a guaranteed chance of getting a support up on that character. Use this for legends that are very, very hard to come by, obviously. So you can use these support up items on your legends. Now, the 50 stamina version, like I said, very hard to do. I dare say not really free to play. You can get lobsters from it. But for most people, you're probably going to be farming the 40 stamina version to max out the Neptune, and then if you can figure out a team, which is mostly double Luffy or Luffy Katakuri, double Katakuri sort of teams, in order to beat that stage. And I am out of carrot, friends. With the carrot team, we're using a Law Captain, of course. Our Kinemon and our Enel aren't really boosted. They're going to be mostly for the cooldown reduction. We're going to be using Kinemon right away to reduce cooldown, and also to reduce the cooldowns once again on the final stage, since our captain specials will be rewinded. Remember, you can't really stall when you use a carrot friend captain, so we're going to try to not take too much time through these stages, although we will have to use carrot special by stage 4. So that's what we're going to look out for first. Use your Law special right away, twice if you can, or your Kinemon special right away. You could use Law right away too. But I'm just going to wait and then use Law later on the final stage. Carrot will be used on stage 4. And stage 4 is actually going to be different for each of the different difficulties. So the 30 stamina stage 4 is different from the 40 stamina stage 4, which is different from the 50 stamina stage 4. And 40 stamina stage 4 is going to be Vanderdecken and Wadatsumi. They're going to have about 400,000 hit points each. And they're going to get percent damage reduction, end of turn damage, no healing, and cut your health. So here we go. They're going to give us no healing, cut our health, end of turn damage, percent damage reduction. We're just going to use our carrot special here. Just carrot special. My orbs don't look great. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. So I could use Rayleigh special here also to manipulate some orbs and get a type boost. We don't really need it though. Easy. Viola can be replaced with anyone who either has silence reduction as a sailor ability or will reduce your silence as their special. So we'll be using Viola just for that silence reduction, and also for this. Thanks, Viola. Really helps. And we'll use our Enel special. Kills 2 of them. Fukaboshi will have about 500,000, just under 600,000 hit points. We'll use our Rayleigh special. Give us some orbs. Kinemon special to reduce the special cooldown of our Law, who got rewinded as a captain. Law special to give us a chain boost. And remember that my Enel isn't really boosted. Kinemon's only single boosted. And then we'll end on Rayleigh and Law, who I am using Zoro support, so we also have a additional slasher affinity boost. So that way those guys can actually take out Neptune, who has about 2.8 million hit points. Anyways, guys, that is the 40 stamina version. You'll also see a free-to-play Luffy team for the 40 stamina version. and a bunch of rare recruit teams for the 50 stamina version, which is much harder and once again basically not free to play. I've been Zenigami, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Y'all stay beautiful. Hey, back again with the 50 stamina Neo Neptune Coliseum. We're going to be using a 6+ Luffy and 6+ Sanji team. This team I really like. You only really have to burst on 2 different turns, that being stage 4 and then stage 4 again. And the second burst, you have some leeway. You don't need to hit all your perfects. It's definitely less stressful than some of the like double Luffy teams. But you're basically, if you're using a team for this, you're going to either have to use 6+ Luffy, 6+ Katakuri, there's some Sanji Judge, there's some Whitebeard Marco teams, but you're going to be using some really, really powerful legends. And I like Law Dofi, always a good combination to make the final stage really, really, really easy. So we're going to be getting through these first 3 stages. It's basically the same. Remember that on stage 3, there will be a preemptive attack with Shirahoshi popping up. She will kill herself. They'll get heal every turn, but their health is really, really negligible. So just while you're stalling, you can always remember that there is 1 extra turn of heal per turn or preemptive attack that you don't really need to stall on stage 3. So let's just start talking about stage 4. We're going to have Jinbei and Fisher Tiger this time around. Jinbei has 2.56 million hit points. Fisher Tiger has 4.82 million hit points. They are going to preemptively despair both of your captains for 6 turns. They're going to lower your chain multiplier for 3 turns. Tiger is going to boost his own attack by 2 times for 5 turns, and he's going to boost his own defense by 100 times for 2 turns. Now that defense boost isn't too crazy, but it does mean that you're not going to do as much damage as you want to him, but you don't really need to bring like a dedicated defense reducer. Jinbei on turn 1 is going to clear your buffs and prevent debuffs, but if you kill him right away, then you don't have to worry about that. On turn 2, if Jinbei is still alive, he's going to despair your captains for another 6 turns and lock your chain for 4 turns, so make sure you do kill Jinbei ASAP. Tiger on turn 3 is going to skip his attack and enrage, and this is very, very important for remaining teams because when Fisher Tiger dies, he's actually going to heal back up to 50% health, and he's going to give you heal bind for 26 turns, and he's going to cut your health by 9%, and he's going to gain damage threshold for 1 turn. So for this team in particular, we're going to pass the first turn, and the reason is that we want to kill Fisher Tiger on his turn 3, or turn 2 or turn 3. If you kill him on turn 2 or turn 3, then he will skip his attack on that first attack, which will save your life. So we're going to use Luffy first, or ambush Linlin first to get rid of the bind, Luffy for the 3 turn of chain boost, and Sanji to get rid of that chain down removal. Attack with your weak characters ending on your Dofi for the 4th attack, and then your Sanji for the 6th attack. That will take down both of them. And now Fisher Tiger revives. He does all that no healy goodness, and he is going to gain that damage threshold for 1 turn. Now if you have a support ability, I think it's Bobbin, who removes damage threshold, but you're gonna need to level like 3 or 4 for that, or no, I think it's level 4. So you don't really need that on this team at all. There are no necessary supports on this team. We're gonna pass that first turn, jump our Sanji, and then on that second turn, we are going to attack and end on Sanji, and that is enough damage. Reiju, very, very replaceable. We're really using her mostly for that silence removal. So she's a cerebral or powerhouse character for this team. With the silence removal, remove silence from our Law and our Dofi. Law Dofi special will kill the final stage. Now important to note that there are 2 special interrupts. There is an Orb Boost special interrupt on this stage where it will clear all your buffs. And that's why we're using Luffy on the previous stage. And there is a on damage taken where they will silence both your captains and some characters. You notice that only my Law was silenced there. I'm not completely sure which class characters are binded, but it's either slashers or free spirit characters or some combination thereof. Or at least it's either slasher and or free spirit characters that will be silenced whenever that damage is taken. So, use Law, use Dofi, and you're good to go. I've been Zenigami, guys. Thanks so much for watching. Y'all stay beautiful.